We welcome you to the Red Pride Court to start the second regular season game between these two. It's a 35-7 Orioles taking on, I think, the 37-3 Quakers. The Quakers looking strong and still in the lineup for the Orioles. We still have Nolan Farley and the one, the only Tyler Smith. Who is going to win that game? That is a fantastic question. I really hope I really hope it's Plainfield. I don't know though. It is going to be a fantastic game indeed coming up from here, from Plainfield. Home court advantage for Plainfield is an A+. Nolan Farley looking for his first dunk in Plainfield on the Orioles. And we are underway from Plainfield. Tyler Smith hands off to Kyle Perry. Green, he will knock the ball loose and steal it away. Nick Green up for two. Green for two. Tyler Smith with the ball. Here is Noah Smith. He's looking back to Baker Lands. Green with the block. Overton, back to Young, back to Smith. Noah Smith for three. And here's Tyler Smith. He has the ball here. Tyler Smith for three. And that's his first 3 points of the game. Noah Smith. Oh, and it is stolen by Farley. Here's Baker Lands. Avon to the lead. The Orioles have the lead early in this one. It's 6-5. Here's Noah Smith. Back to Overton. Back to Green. Nick Green for three. Here's Kyle Perry. He has it. Green there, covering Perry. Green knocks the ball loose out of Perry's hands. Smith back to Horath, I think. No. It's Zach Roden. Zach Roden for three. Roden for three. Here's Kyle Perry. Green there. Kyle Perry for three. Overton back to Smith. Back to Roden. Roden full speed ahead, he says. Roden for two. It's 13-9. Here's Isaac Kramer. Kramer back to Baker Lands. Green with the block. Nick Green with the block and the 2 points. Great game so far. Nolan Farley cannot block Nick Green. Here is Perry. Green there. Back to Tyler Smith. Smith. Farley. And it's no good. Baker lands his shot. No good. And here's Noah Smith. Noah Smith for two. And the Quakers are pulling away. Kramer back to Smith. Noah Smith covering Tyler. Back to Farley. Young with the block. Here's Roden with the dunk. Zach Roden dunks it in. Here's Tyler Smith. Nolan Farley for three. Green back to Smith. Noah Smith for three. 22-12. Perry, half-court shot, no good. 22-12 at the end of the first quarter. The Quakers have the lead. fantastic game indeed from Red Pride Court. Welcome back to the Red Pride Court, everyone, to start the second quarter. Plainfield carrying the game today, 22-12. And here's Young. Back to Smith. Noah Smith, bounce pass, back to Overton. To Green. Green dunks it in, one-handed. Roebuck, back to Gilliott. Landon Gilliott with it. Smith, there. Gill for three. Landon Gilliott for three. Looks like Nolan Farley is still out there on the court. Here is Cooper Overton. Cooper Overton for three. Gilliott there. Noah Smith. Back to Gill. Hamilman. His shot is blocked. Smith. Back to Green. Back to Smith. Back to Overton. Back to Roden. Zach Roden for three. Farley for three. Nolan Farley for three. Here's Noah Smith, back to Green. Nick Green for three. Timeout, Avon. Utterback calls her first timeout. (33-18), still in the first half. Plainfield completely dominating the Orioles right now. Looks like that they are about to put in some other... It looks like that they're about to put in both Ellis's and Ray Green. It looks like that they're also going to put in Colin Schmidt into the game as well. Look at the power rankings. Plainfield and Avon, first and third. And here we go. Now, well, second in the power rankings, I think that was actually Brownsburg. Here is Farley. Farley back with it. And the lob is no good. Here's Eli Ellis for three. Hamilman back to Farley. Nolan Farley with it. Roden almost seals it away. Back to Roebuck. And he forces him out of bounds. Quakers ball. 3-point contest. Schmidt and Roden are in the contest for the Quakers. And here is Zach Roden. Zach Roden. Three. No good. Here is Gilliott. Here's Farley. Nolan Farley for three. Roden. Back to Ethan Ellis. Back to Roden. Back to Schmidt. Colin Schmidt for three. It is 20. It's 39-20. Landon Gilliott for three. How about Gilliott for three there? Schmidt back over to Roden. Zach Roden for three. Here's Gilliott there. Roden. Nolan Farley for three. About Farley hitting up here tonight. Schmidt. Back to Ellis. Back to Roden. Zach Roden for three. Gilliott there. Here is Schmidt. Schmidt steals the ball away. He has open room. He's going to dunk it. 47-26. And a three is good by Gilliott. Ellis back to Roden. Back to Schmidt. Colin Schmidt. Three. It's good. Oh my goodness. 50-29 at the end of the first half. The Quakers have a huge lead here tonight. Nolan Farley still heating up for the Orioles, but the Quakers, they cannot be stopped here tonight. We welcome you back to the Red Pride Court to start quarter number 3. And if you guys don't remember this, Plainfield has to score 35 points in the fourth quarter to win. Here's Roden. Zach Roden for 3. Plainfield may have to score over 100 points, and I think they can do it. Perry with it. Back to Tyler Smith. Tyler Smith for 3. Tyler Smith for 3. Here's Schmidt with it. Back to Roden. Roden back to Schmidt. Colin Schmidt for 2. He dunks it in. Here's Kyle Perry again. Ray Green there. Green knocks the ball out of Perry's hands. Kyle Perry dunks it in. And that's his first dunk of the night, which is not shocking. Ellis back to Ray Green. Ray Green for 3. No good. Baker lands rebound. Kyle Perry for 3.
3 points.
It looks like that Perry starting to for 3. Baker lands back to Perry. Ray Green back to Perry, back to Smith, back to Farley. Farley's shot was blocked and Baker lands for 3. And I'll tell you what, Avon trying to close the gap. Schmidt back into Ellis. And the 3 is good. It's Ethan Ellis for 3. Here's Perry. Ray Green there. Back to Tyler Smith. Back to Farley. Nolan Farley with the dunk. And the assist goes to Tyler Smith. Here's Ellis. Back to Schmidt. Colin Schmidt for 2. 63-42. What a game we are seeing here tonight. Tyler Smith with it. Timeout, Avon. 47 seconds left. Plainfield may have to score, Plainfield may have to score, 98 points to win. 98 or 100 points to win. If that happens, that would be spectacular. And that may happen. 63-42. Plainfield with a huge lead, but Avon trying to close back in. Look at league leaders in 3-point percentage. Plainfield and Avon leading it. They're the top two. Great game indeed. Chase Hamelman is out there on the court for the Orioles. Perry, the 2 is no good. It's rebounded by the Quakers. Schmidt, back to Ellis. Back to Ellis, back to Schmidt. Back to Ray Green. Ray Green for 3. He drops it in. Looks like that Plainfield may have to score 102 points to win this game. Baker Lands out there. Harper, Baker Lands for 3. Dude, both teams are heating up with the threes. Ellis back to Ray Green. Ray Green again for 3. I've never seen a more dominating game by the Quakers. Ethan Ellis steals it. And no, it was Eli, and his shot was blocked. Max Clark with the steal. Max Clark for 2. And here is Ellis back to Schmidt. Schmidt for 3. No good at the end of the second quarter. It's 69-47. It's a Quaker lead. The Plainfield Quakers have the lead entering the fourth quarter, which they have to score, which the final score has to be over 100 points for the Quakers. And that could happen again. And welcome back to the Red Pride Court to start the fourth quarter. The long fourth quarter. Indeed. What a game we are about to see. Plainfield has to score 104 points to win. For 2, Tyler Smith. Here's Schmidt. Back to Ellis. Back to Roden. Zach Roden for 3. 72-49. Here's Tyler Smith. Schmidt there. Smith back to Baker Lands. Baker Lands' shot is good. And they have scored over 50 points now, and that's Avon. Ray Green back to Roden. Back to Schmidt. Back to Ellis. Eli Ellis for 2. Here's Kyle Perry again. Ray Green there. Green almost knocks the ball out of bounds. Tyler Smith. Farley. For 2. Who's number 4? Who tried to shot that? It was Isaac Kramer for 2. Roden back to Ellis. Eli Ellis for 3. What a 3-point that was. From deep 3-point range. Schmidt covering Smith. Back to Baker Lands. Back to Smith. Tyler Smith's shot is blocked. Kramer for 2. And I'll tell you who is closing the gap, and that is Avon. Timeout, Plainfield. Looked like that Colin Schmidt looked over at the players on the sideline that are trying to get into the game for Plainfield, and that's when Plainfield called that timeout. And that was just a substitute timeout. I think it's time for the New Balance player of the game, don't you? It's Zach Roden. Zach Roden has already a block and a lot of threes tonight. Roden, a whole bunch of points, and he's still out there on the court. And it looks like that the starters for the Quakers are out on the court. Young back to Smith. Back to Wiederholt. Where's Green? Looks like that Wiederholt's in for Roden. Smith back to Wiederholt. Ben Wiederholt for 3. Welcome to the game, Ben Wiederholt. Here's Kyle Perry. Perry almost loses the ball. Green there. Tyler Smith getting covered. Here's Nolan Farley. Nolan Farley, 2 dunks on the game. It's the second half of dunks, and Cooper Overton would dunk it in. Great dunk by Overton. He would dunk on Nolan Farley. 82-57. Roden has already a dunk and a lot of threes. Overton almost stole that. Wiederholt with the lob steal. Wiederholt there for 3. Ben Wiederholt for 3. Great game by Plainfield. Here's Perry. Back to Tyler Smith. Kramer for 2. Green back to Smith. Back to Young. Cameron Young for 3. And the lead just keeps on growing and growing. Tyler Smith. He loses the ball. Noah Smith back to Young. Young in for 2. Here's Tyler Smith again. Noah Smith there. Oh, big jumble. Nolan Farley for 2. Looked like Farley got the 2-point, not 3. Young for 3. A lot of threes by the Quakers this quarter, as they are trying to win the game quickly here. Tyler Smith there. Noah Smith covering. Back to Baker Lands. Green with the block. Okay, Nick Green with the power block. What a block. Green just jumped up in the air and then said, nope, Baker Lands, you are not getting the point. After that block by Green, it looks like that Gilead is coming in. Tyler Smith is out there, and looks like that Nate Foley is also into the game as well. Nolan Farley is out of the game, and the pass back in was stolen. A bunch of things is going wrong with the Orioles here tonight. Baker Lands back to Gilead. Here is Noah Smith. Noah Smith steals it again. Wiederholt for 2. Here is Landon Gilead. Gilead for 3. 97-64. Young. Back to Wiederholt. Ben Wiederholt for 3. It's good. 100-64. Here is Baker Lands. It's Tyler Smith. Overton with the block. Back to Wiederholt. Ben Wiederholt for 3. And one more basket for Plainfield, and then they win at home. Man, Plainfield destroying Avon tonight. Harper Baker Lands for 3. And here's a pass back to Young. Back to Overton. Back to Noah Smith. To Overton. To Young. To Wiederholt. Ben Wiederholt for 3. And Plainfield will win it 106-67. A dominating performance by the Quakers. Although Farley got 2 dunks and Tyler Smith went off for a bunch of threes, Plainfield still dominates Avon. Avon loses badly. The Quakers still win it at home. Quakers win it 106-67.